Hi friends, how are you? This is the Chaldonut speaking and welcome back to the Talos Principle, and man has it been a while. At least a month and a half I had to guess since we have played this game, but I am excited to be back. We have 2 more puzzles to solve in whatever world this is. I don't remember which one it is. We're obviously in the Land of Faith. I don't know which area though. Ooh, we have a paint bucket. Okay. Interesting. There must be a lot of these, because I have not found them, but this is the second one I've found in the Land of Faith, so maybe there are quite a few. Let's read this conversation. So what if we take the paint? Can I paint a message here? No. I should be allowed to. Really? Can I do it on this wall? Yes, I can. Let's see. There are lots of questions here. Let's do this one. That's a good message. I think that one is something I'd actually like an answer for, to see how other people have been reacting. I don't know if anyone can read our messages during our playthrough, because they may not be simultaneous processes. It's quite likely that things happen in an order, like we get one version, and then we test another version, and then another. But we have these dialogues between the robots, so there must be some of them that are testing at the same time. So there's some chance we'll get an answer to our own question. So we'll check back maybe on that message a little later. Anyway, the short wall. So that's this. Don't know how we open it. Must get a jammer, I suppose. And presumably that jammer is a little bit challenging to find. Oh yeah, dog is a little upset. You know, however much he complains about his situation, he's still here. He's still in the simulation, you know. It is what it is. Now, how in the world do we beat this one? I didn't see anything over here. So... like, not even a platform or anything. So how am I supposed to do this again? How exactly? I don't quite get it. Like, I'm not missing something. Is there actually nothing but a recorder? Hang on, let me walk back through the wall. There should be a platform. Where's the... oh! It's right in front of it. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I guess I can do this, right? Or maybe go, like, right here then afterwards? Can I crouch? I don't think I can. No. But I think I get what I'm supposed to do as well. I think we go right by this stump. Allow ourselves to climb on top, and then we walk right here and jump over, correct? This should work. I don't know. But let's try it. So if we climb on this stump, can I? I can't? What? Oh, yeah, we can. It does work. Alright, cool. I think that was intentional. Anyway, we can jump off here, and this gets us the sigil. Alright. And we have this staircase to get us out. That's a very fun puzzle. I like that a lot. Not too difficult, but a very fun concept and something that could get used in the future for sure. And still no message, right? No response to our question? Or where did we even put it exactly? It's over here. Yeah, no message. Nothing from anyone yet. A ditch and a fence. This one looks complicated. Alright. So what are we doing here exactly? Something with the platform, obviously. We have to get a blue laser in. Now where is the... Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I've seen this one before. Can we go over that way? No, right? Yeah, we can. Can't really do anything over here, though, that's for sure. So, what do we do? That is the question. Because we need to get that blue laser high enough up that... or this connector high enough up that the blue laser can reach it. The question is, how do we do it? Because, obviously, this won't do. We could stand right here, but then what exactly is the point? Oh. That is... I got it, okay. Easy, easy peasy. Figured it out, okay. So here's what we're doing, guys. So what we're going to do is, we're going to stand down here for a good long while, make sure we have plenty of time to place everything down we need to, and then... Now that we've done that, we're going to stand up, go right here for another few seconds. Make sure, well, let's move here just to be safe, maybe. No, here. Right there. Drop it and play. Okay. So we're going to go right there. I'm going to place down our connector, connect it to that and that and that. And now when our guy walks out, we should see the beam connect up, if I've done this right. Oh, and I haven't. Darn it. So close. Okay. Just a little bit off. Got it. Okay. So what we're gonna need to do, maybe? No, but that wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't work. Because something I've learned is, you have to be about at this level to place something. Like, well, I mean, I can't place that there, I don't think. Bad example. But if I had two cubes, I can't jump and place a third, I don't think. So you have to be at least at like chest level with something to place it, something else on top of it. So I don't know how we're gonna do this one actually. It's a good question. Let's place this down so it stops making this make that fizzing noise. Gets a little annoying. Anyway, I guess what we're gonna have to do, I guess we'd have to have that cube on top of us. I don't know how you do that exactly. Oh, I know. It's easy. It's so easy. I can't believe I missed this. It's so obvious. I'm so dumb. Okay. Just wait a few seconds to make sure we don't mess up. Then we'll climb out, hop on this cube. That's the extra lift I was missing. Stand on it for a few seconds to allow the gate to open. And honestly, in case there's no way out from the other side, I'll just stand on this for long enough to make sure I can get back out too. There we go. And that's it. Okay. Easy peasy. So, what we do is this. We run over, grab the connector, link it up. No! Place it there. Select. No! Yes, I got it. Okay. That was almost really bad. Just barely made it. Whew. Okay. And sigil. Alright.
Your wisdom grows, but be wary of temptation.
think the game designers over at Crow Team would probably expect us to search the area for clues after we've beaten all the puzzles in one area. So presumably that's why he said that. But I don't actually see anything here of particular interest. So maybe there isn't anything, but I would have honestly guessed that there will be something right around here to check out. Maybe not. Anyway, that's another world beaten. How far are we at this point? 1 beaten, 2 completely beaten. Where's 3? All the way up here? Yeah? Hang on. I feel like there has to be a false wall in here somewhere. There's gotta be, right? Maybe not. I mean, I feel tempted to check them all, but a little time consuming for my taste. Anyway. Let's go into World 3 now and check it out. We've got...
Before the age of chaos, there were other gods. Old gods. But for all their power, they could not save their world. Thus, I was made. And I shall preserve this world forever, for you and your generations. That is my purpose.
Ooh, okay. Looks like we've got another, record.
Sometimes I worry that the answers
Time
I embrace
capsule.
are too simple. Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology and our intellect? How much is nature? How much is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me? Would it be human? And what would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions? But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
The time capsules are always interesting. I'm sure they're actually philosophical nods to people like Socrates and Plato from the past great philosophers. Although Socrates and Plato, as I understand it, focused a lot more on politics and the state than on individuals. But you get my point. Anyway, let's check out what records we've got here in the archive to look at. Post 437. Like everyone else on the internet these last days, I just wanted to say bye and thanks for reading my blog for so many years. It's been fun, hasn't it? So many deep conversations, so much philosophy. Okay, it was mostly cat pictures and bad puns, but still, I kind of regret spending so much time at the computer. Not when I was doing stuff, just all the sitting around, checking my emails a million times, reading pointless status updates by people I didn't like. But I don't regret the friends I made here or the laughs we had. You're all good people, and I'm glad I got to know you. Have a nice end of the world. 12 comments. I want to see the comments. If it's anything like YouTube these days, I'm sure it's a flame war. Anyway. Idea for a universal history with a cosmopolitan purpose. It remains strange that the earlier generations seem to perform their toilsome labor only for the sake of the later ones, to construct for them a step from which they can raise higher the edifice of that nature intended, and only the latest of all generations have the luck to inhabit the edifice that a long line of their ancestors unintentionally constructed. Emmanuel, okay. This might be a reference to Emmanuel, another religious nod. As puzzling as this may be, it is equally necessary if one assumes the following. A species of animal possesses reason, must develop this capacity to its perfection, being individually mortal but immortal in the species. Okay. So, this obviously has an extremely strong connection to what we're doing here, because it's not quite clear exactly how long our life is going to be, but participating in the simulation and improving the AI and will therefore improve the future of these artificial intelligence robots, if you will. They're not really even robots, frankly, because they're not physical objects, as far as we can tell. But another interpretation, another connection would be that, obviously, Elohim thinks, or what he says is, if you do as I say, you'll secure a future for all your future generations. And that's another big thought. That's a compelling reason to go through the gates of eternity. Although, a very compelling reason not to is that little incident he had in that one air vent thing, where what Elohim was saying was very, very selfish and very focused on preserving himself and not everyone else. Let's see. Humblebrag.html. I have always known that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sendeth rain on the just and unjust. But I must admit it's one thing to know the words and another to truly understand them. Though I am certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special or exempt from suffering. I'm just another human being, and God has seen billions of us come and go. And I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realizing that I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. Guess I'm not the first one to do that, huh? Hashtag Batman. I love it. Anyway. A lot of interesting questions we're seeing here, and I like this area a lot. Winter Wonderland, or Winter Wasteland, depending on your point of view. Seems my refusal to argue semantics with the computer has angered it, and it refused to engage with me further. Elohim is pleased, which was not my intention. Elohim is pleased because you've swallowed his claptrap. The voice of doubt is your only line of defense. So, of course, Dog is the cynic, and everyone else is just trying to find their way here. Wow. That's a really cool view right here. I really like this. What a bridge, man. This time we're going to go out of order, and I think we're going to look at stuff before we actually do any puzzles today. I see a cube over there. We could probably jump to it. I don't know if we could jump back. And I don't exactly know what that would be used for anyway. I guess probably for a star somewhere around here. Unless it's to access a different computer. Maybe. But I don't know. Lots of pitfalls, tell you that much. Despite the fact that Talos Principle is kind of an open-world game, in that you can go in pretty much any order you choose and go to any of the worlds, it is surprisingly restrictive in terms of its level design. That is true. Like, obviously, that does play into the story. We do have limited options. Whoa! Shoot. We're dead. Aw. Dang it! We died. Weathertop. Well, at least it's saved, because we jumped into the level. That's good. So apparently you can't jump and get those cubes. Very intentional level design right there. As I was saying, the level design is a bit restrictive. You got these giant cliffs and the electronic borders. Now, part of that is, obviously, according to the lore, people design this stuff, so it makes sense from that perspective. You know, and at this point, I think we'll just start doing some puzzles. I guess, yeah, like, there's a logical explanation for it in the story, but it is a little bit interesting. That technically, I've been considering it an open-world game so far, but it's only kind of an open-world game, let's be honest. Now, how do I get from here to there? That's the question. And maybe I don't. Maybe I go there instead. Don't know. Let's start by placing our connector there, though, to open up the gate. And what's back here, by chance? Another connector. Fantastic. Let's bring this over. Like so. Get access to a cube. Okay, and the purpose of this one is to be able to come over here, take this off, and put that there. So that then, what we can do is come over here and open this up, presumably, right? Ooh, we're probably supposed to access that too, because I'm guessing there is something important with the peoples here. Let's see, what's back in this direction, by chance? Let's take a look. What do we have in this area? Another connector? Really? Jeez, okay. So I'm guessing what we're supposed to do here is link that to that. And then... Oh no, we locked ourselves out. Okay, hang on. Let's pick this up. Alright. I'm guessing what we're supposed to do is cut one of these guys out of the picture. Maybe? I'm not sure about that. Because let's look. There's so many of these gates, and there are all these peepholes. I have to think that's the point here. Because, no, we can't go through peepholes over here. Interesting. Okay. So we'll come over here, and we put one over there, right? I would assume it's intended that we use this, and maybe even connect up, no. And maybe even connect to that from here, I suppose, and then, I don't know what the benefit of that is, though. I do think that we are supposed to open this from over here, though. I would bet on that. Let's do something like this, though. Put it close up here, so what we can do is we can come around, do this, and not stop that laser connection, which allows us to pull this one out entirely from the equation. Now, is that helpful? I don't actually know. It allows us to get this open, which is good. Hang on, but I think we might not even need that connector anymore. Maybe what we're supposed to do... Hang on, let me look. Well, we obviously need this one because we need that laser hookup, so that has to be there. Now that we've got that connected... Do we even need this? Yeah, that's just part of the same beam. Okay, let's go this way again. Hang on. We do have this one on this side, which is good. I think that's going to be important. But let's take a quick look at what is over here again. So we need to bring the laser beam around this way. So what we can do is, we can drop this, first of all. And we can bring this all the way around, right? Like so. Don't know how well that's going to go over. But it should get the door open. Yeah. And that gets us a jammer. Hooray! And also a cube. Fantastic. Okay. But then, that also brings up this problem right here. What's back there? Oh! The access to that. Got it. Okay. Hang on. Let's go back with this stuff. Because we don't really need to come over this way for a while. Let's take our cube. Come back over. Run over and grab the jammer, because I'm sure this is hugely important, actually. Because now what we can do, guys... Man, I thought this was going to be more helpful. I thought the jammer was going to allow us to get by this obstacle. It certainly lets us dodge that. I don't know. I think what we have to do with the jammer, most likely, is come around here, get this open with lasers, and then jam this last part, I would guess. I don't know how that's going to work, though. Let's see, what are we missing right now? I think, for the time being, let's grab the jammer, actually, and let's pull it back. Keep everything at our disposal for the time being. Jam that, grab this connector, pull it out. Ooh, that might be it. We can jam that for now. And let's run back and take a peek at all this stuff. So, we have a cube on this one. We have a fan over here. I feel like this fan has to be useful, right? I don't know what it gets us, though, honestly. Maybe that. Hang on. Let's grab one of these. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. So, we're going to grab this, right? Run back. This is the key. I've got it now, guys. Now that we have all the puzzle pieces, this is all we need. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab a cube. And I think you can probably guess what we're going to do next. If you've played Talos, what we're going to do is place this down. Actually, no, that's probably not a smart move. Let's take this connector right here for now. We might change this up. Shoot. You can place it right there to activate everything. Actually need to deactivate the fan, though. And then place the fan down. Darn it. Darn it, man. Gotta turn off the fan. I did this in the wrong order. Man, I was so close. Okay. Look. We gotta do this. I think... Let's see. Yeah, that'll be able to see that. So what we can do, actually, is that. It can basically be self-powering, if I've done this right. Yes? No? Maybe? Where's that sweet spot? Oh, there. That's the sweet spot. Alright, there we go. So now we don't need that even hooked up there, because that connector will fulfill that on its own. And now we have a red laser connection all the way over there. And that's huge. So, what that means is, we can actually come all the way over here with this one to open this up for now. And then over here, we can actually take the jammer, I think. Yeah, we can take the jammer over, as it turns out, along with the connector, of course. And we can open this up first, using that connector in the sky. Can I see it? Yes? Fantastic, okay. Now, if I come over, now I can remove this jammer safely. And now, I can take this connector and bring it onto the other side. Same thing here, basically. So we're going to jam this, pull our connectors onto the other side, like so. This should have shut this off, but now because we've got that jammer... Actually, wait, did it wrong. Shoot. Hang on. Gotta do that. Put the jammer on the other side. Now this allows us to bring the connector over. Can do the same thing here. And this is just going to be a long process of doing this. We really only need one connector right now, but that might change in a second. Anyway, we'll jam this side, grab the connector again, pull it over. We'll do that. Like so. And I think I can probably do this now. Ooh. Hang on. So we can do that. And then we just take the jammer. And that's it, right? Puzzle solved, correct? Yeah. Alright. That was a well-earned sigil right there. Wow. Alright. I feel good about that one, but anyway, guys, that's all the time we've got for today. So, I hope you have enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. This has been the Chaldonut speaking. Goodbye, friends. And I will see you all next time with some more of the Talos Principle.